so beautiful. Do you know that your beauty is not for you? And I was like, beautiful? Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Christine, and on here we share everything faith, fashion, and lifestyle. I wanted to jump on here and share some of my thoughts with you guys. I came across a video last week and, well, a few weeks ago, and it was a really interesting video. She was talking about, actually, the title of the video was
How to actually overcome laziness.
Don't judge me. That wasn't the first time I'd seen like a video like that. I see a lot of videos like that. I know how to be like a faith-based creator. So I think I was wanting to hear it from like a biblical perspective. So I clicked on the video. That video was so profound, and that video actually inspired me making this video because I had some thoughts after that video, and God was just really speaking to me about this particular topic that we're going to be diving into today. So I hope that this video blesses and encourages you. The text that she was referring to was about the talents, right? The parable of the talents. Jesus had told his disciples this parable, and it was about a master that has three servants, and the servants, he called them when he was traveling on a journey. He was going to take over a city, and the first one he gives 5 talents, the second one he gives 3 talents, and then the last one he gives 1 talent. Then he travels, and they're under the impression that the master is going to come back and they're going to give an account of how they used the talents that he gave to them. So the master travels. After a couple of weeks or months, the master comes back, and now they have to give an account of how they used the talents that they had been given. Now the first guy comes back and he had multiplied his talents double. So he presents the talents to his master. You gave me 5 talents, and now I've come back. I have 5 more. The master is happy. He's so proud of him. He's like, well done, good servant. And he goes to the right hand side of the master. And then the second servant comes. He had multiplied his talents as well. And the master is so happy with him. He's like, good job, you're a good servant. And then comes the last guy. The last guy had 1 talent, and he hid that talent. He carried the talent, he dug a hole in the ground, and he hid that 1 talent. And when the master asks, like, where is your talent? What have you done with it? It's like, I know that you're a hard man. You always want to reap what you haven't sown. So I took your talent, I hid it in the ground, and here is your 1 talent. So he gives the master back his 1 talent. And the master is so angry with him. He tells the other servants to come and carry him away and put him in prison. And this punishment for him, he had that 1 talent and he did not use that talent at all. Now, you might be asking yourself, how does this relate to me? What does this have to do with me? Right? And I really love the translation of the Bible that studied this parable with. That's the Living Bible, and it literally tells us that each of those talents is equivalent to $2,000, right? $2,000 for some people might not be a lot, but $2,000 can solve some people's problems, okay? $2,000, imagine being given $2,000. Which would be more difficult to multiply? The person that had $2,000 or the person that had $10,000? I would think that you have to put in more work to multiply $10,000, right? Like if you have $2,000, maybe you don't have to put in as much work to multiply that $2,000. But if you have $10,000, you have to do like 5 times the amount of work to get that 10,000 into 20,000, right? That just is the picture of how a lot of us are. God has given each and every one of us gifts and talents, and your talent might be something that you don't consider to be relevant. Maybe it's something that you do so easily, comes easily to you. Like maybe you sing so well and you don't even have to practice to sing so well, or maybe you cook like really nice meals and you don't even have to have like a recipe book to make really nice meals. Maybe you do your hair so nice, or you put your outfits together so nice. For me is that I sew and people look at what I sew and like, you made that? And it could be anything for any of us. God gives us gifts and talents, and many times because God is so good and God is so kind, He gives us two, three, four. Some people even have five talents. And yet, it's funny in life that many times the people that have more talents are the ones that end up not using them. Then there's one person that has just one talent, and that person uses that one talent so well. So we see how it plays out here, right? The one that has one talent ends up not using it at all. And the one that has five talents goes ahead and uses all of the five talents and multiplies it. So I want you to ask yourself this question: what are some of the talents that God has given to you, and how well are you using it? Because whether we believe it or not, one day the master is going to come and we're going to be giving account of those talents that he's given us. Whether it's our one talent, or is our four talents, or is our two talents, we're going to give account of those gifts and talents that God has given us. There are people that we look at today and we admire them. They are successful, they are doing so well. But imagine if they sat on the one talent or the two talents they have and they never used it. Do you think any of us will be blessed by their lives? I don't think so. So, what are those talents that you're sitting on today, and how can you start asking God to reveal them to you and show you how to use them? Because those talents are not for you, honey. I know you think they are for you, but they are not for you. They are for the world. The world is literally waiting for you to go out there and bless them. And those talents are for the glory of God. That's why He gave them to you in the first place. He didn't give you a good voice so that you can sing for yourself in the bathroom. No. He gave you a good voice so that you can glorify Him and bless the life of others. I'll never forget back when I was in college and I met this girl, very beautiful girl. And then I had like struggles with like my self esteem. I was very skinny, I had acne, just so many things going on. And she saw me one day and she just looked at me. I'd never met her before. She was evangelizing and she just looked at me and she was like, "Wow, you're so beautiful. Do you know that your beauty is not for you?" And I was like, "Beautiful? What's my beautiful?" But it was just so inspiring to see her. She was beautiful. She was put together. She was like the dream Christian girl. And just her saying that to me just boosted my self esteem, boosted my confidence, helped me to start looking at myself in a different way. But just imagine if she never used that beauty, because there was somebody I thought was beautiful, and her saying that to me meant so much to me. I always remember that. It's been over 12, 15 years ago. It's just beautiful that, people use their gifts and talents to bless others, and they never know how far the impact of those talents and gifts affect the lives of other people. My encouragement to you and to myself today is to put aside anything that is holding you back. Maybe it's the opinion of other people. What do people think about me if I go ahead and use this talent that God has given me? Or what if I don't have the money? What if I don't know how to do it? Don't worry about that. God is going to make a way. Stand up from your bed. Make up your mind that 2025 is going to be the year that you go after every single thing and you use every single talent that God has given you, because the world is literally waiting for you. I pray that 2025 and in the years ahead of that, that God would stretch us. And I know that is going to be painful, but God is going to stretch us and make us into the people that He wants us to be for His glory and for the good and blessing of others. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me on this. What will I call it now? For this exposition. Let's call it that. Thank you guys for joining me. If you enjoy videos like this, please subscribe so that you never miss another video. Share, like, and leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And I will see you guys on my next video. Love you guys.